Hey y'all, welcome back to the Chalk Sports Podcast, and we have a new guest who we're going to talk about hockey because I don't know a lot about hockey, but we have a professional hockey understander. Just introduce yourself, let's get into it.
Okay, yeah, professional's a stretch, but
It's pretty
yo,
damn close.
Schmokey Clukey here to talk hockey with you guys. We're gonna be previewing every team going division by division, really, just previewing every team for the season.
Yeah, he's a huge baller from Australia. So we're starting in the Atlantic. Let's get into the Canadians. Do you want to just start with the rookies? You love a rookie here.
Yeah, so I mean the whole young core in general for the Canadians is like they're a good young team, which a lot of people have high expectations of, but I think might be a touch overrated. But I think a lot of it comes down to their rookie, even Demidov. Like he's projected to win the Calder by like a lot, which is the rookie of the year. He's only 19 years old. Huh?
You gotta feel that. Not a lot of people know what that is.
Yeah.
But, alright, I'm getting their stats up. Okay.
Yeah. So Demidov came into the playoffs for the Canadians last year. I think he debuted right before the playoffs, and then ended up playing through the playoffs, and actually looked pretty good through. Like he was 18 at the time, 18-year-old rookie playing his first 19. NHL games in the playoffs against the Maple Leafs.
Caps. Caps. I got his stats. He played the Caps. He had 2 assists.
Yeah, it was the Caps. Wow.
He had 2 assist game one day.
Bad look.
Yeah, his first game was a goal? In his first game, he had a goal and assist?
Yeah, he's special. Like, he is going to be good, and obviously there's a reason he's the favorite, but I don't know, because like you look at who he's like. This team is so. When I talk about how young this team is, like he's 19 years old, and his line mates are Kapanen, who's 21 years old, and Newhook, who's 24 years old. Like, and then obviously their top line is Caulfield, Suzuki, and Slavkovsky, which are all 24, 25, and 21 respectively.
Yeah, they are all.
So their entire top 6 doesn't include one person over 25. Like, so I just think the expectations are being set a little too high for this team. And especially last year, that top line did all the heavy lifting. Like, I saw through the first few games of their playoff series, more than half of their shots on goal had literally only come from that top line of Caulfield, Suzuki, and Slavkovsky. Like,
wow. So it's just a stack of talent. It's a stack of young talent.
Yeah, up the top, they're all really good young guys, but like especially that top line of Caulfield, Suzuki, and Slavkovsky, like they can go toe to toe with most top lines in the league, but obviously the rest of their depth, you're just waiting for it to kind of like come through as well. And on their defense, Canadians fans this year will really be looking at Lane Hutson this year, because Lane Hutson's rookie contract expires this year, and obviously he won the Calder last year, so like you really want to get him locked up ASAP, because with the way the cap's growing, like we just saw this week, Jackson Lacombe and Luke Hughes, who are both also young defensemen, both get contracts that are worth $9 million a year, and like Lane Hutson's probably better than both of them. So
the longer they wait, the just more punishment it's gonna be.
Yeah, I think they need to get something done about that Hudson contract ASAP. But yeah, that's kind of what I think about the Canadians going into this year.
So where do you think they'll hit in that Atlantic? Do you think they'll make like a near playoffs, or do you think they'll just fall short?
Listen, they should make the playoffs. Like, I mean, you look at the East, like pretty much every sport right now, the East is just like not as stacked as the West. Like you look in that Atlantic Division, like
They're
I don't know.
besides the Panthers,
I,
from what I know, besides the Panthers and Maple Leafs, they don't look too stacked.
yeah, they'll probably end up falling fourth in the Atlantic Division, in my opinion.
So that's not playoffs, right? That's short of it. Or
So top three from every division gets playoffs. Then after the top three, it's the next two teams in the conference. So it could be like
so they could
two
pull
from the
through.
Atlantic and none from the Metro. So
it's
think
possible.
they've got a pretty good chance to make the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty comfortable. All right. Do you want to do the Senators?
Senators, that's an interesting team. Let's go.
They're really good. They have a really good goalie, right? Olmark's like pretty much this like top 3, I'd say.
Yeah, Olmark's top 3 is a stretch. I'd say easy top 10.
Easy top.
Yeah,
Okay, wow, I'm not even
might
close.
Be a stretch.
It's one of the only teams
I
I've
mean,
seen in person too.
Oh really?
Senators, Avs.
They're a pretty good team. They're really physical, you know. That I kind of see the Senators similar to the Panthers, except kind of like a mini version of the Panthers in a way.
The Timu Panthers.
Pretty much. Hey, you've got Brady Tkachuk up top, that's the one thing I think. Brady Tkachuk is so good that like he's better than any individual Panthers player. So that's where I'd obviously give the Senators the advantage in that regards. Some people are saying the Panthers are gonna be. I mean, some people are saying the Senators are gonna be like a deep playoff threat. Like I just don't say that with this team. Like it again, they are a really similar build to the Panthers in the fact that like everyone's good, no one's great. You know, like everyone's good, physical, fast player, but like no one other than really Brady Tkachuk. You know, there's a lot of young guys as well. Tim Stutzel or Stutzel, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's 23 years old and his contract is kicking in, so he's being paid $8.35 million a year.
Wow.
And listen, like I guess they're really hoping that he can really emerge as that like top end talent, because like Stutzel and Tkachuk playing next to each other, like that
sounds
like that's a good duo. If Stutzel comes through and ends up being like what people project him to be, then like that is a really worrying duo to have up top if you're another team.
Is there like a specific player that like not a lot of people are talking about that like you have a good feeling about?
Not really. Like there's not really many young guys on this team, you know? Like
they'll be 40.
There's a lot of like middle-aged guys or people who we kind of know what we're getting from them.
So they shouldn't be they're not going to be like a very volatile team, you don't think? They'll be just kind of straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it in the context of the Atlantic Division, they're not going to be in that top 4, you know? They're going to be in that bottom 4. Could probably see them going 5th in the division. But I just
That's fair.
Don't know if that'll be enough to make the playoffs.
They would take a lot, probably, right? So
yeah, and also I forgot to mention they don't have their first round pick this year.
That's irresponsible.
Blanking on what it was, but there was a whole situation where they actually had it taken away from them.
Naughty team.
I forgot what they did. Yeah, they did something wrong. So yeah, that's like kind of a big thing to look for. So like a
botched
they
deal.
kind of
Failing to disclose a no trade clause in 2021, leading to an invalid trade. Yeah. So they got punished for. That's kind of dumb. They got punished for a small mistake. That's a little.
Yeah. So I mean, they may as well like go not all in, but they may as well put a lot in this year because you've got nothing to look forward to in the draft. They've got 3 third-round picks, but like, yeah. So yeah, that's what I think about the Senators this year.
Yeah, that seems. Let's get through the teams I don't know a decent bit of much about at all. Oh, Red Wings. Detroit Red Wings.
You know what? If we're going through like of all teams in the league, this is easily one of the teams I know the least about. Like, I think this team's just destined to be mid.
Good, let's get them out of the way. I'm careful. We got a Detroit fan. I know we have at least 3 because they all got mad when we called them broke. But so all I know is Patrick Kane.
Yeah, and he's 36, dude. Like, he's their captain, but he's on the last year of his deal. Like, this is not a playoff team. This is probably one of the worst teams in the league. Like, because their top guys, like, they've got Larkin, they've got Raymond, they've got DeBrincat. Like, these guys are all good, but they're also like the best guys on the team, and I don't really see any of those guys getting better as such. And I just feel like if Larkin, Raymond, and DeBrincat are your like top guys that are supposed to like do the heavy lifting, that's not really inspiring. Like, so, with all due respect, that is not a promising group.
I got a guy all of a sudden because I was just clicking around. Michael Brandseg. He's a Norwegian player. Michael Brandseg Nygaard?
Yeah.
Something like that. Do you know anything about him?
I don't know too much about him. I can tell you I don't have crazy expectations for him. He started really good early. Like, I was looking at the preseason. He played. Like, he had 2 goals 4 days ago. But looking at, like, his stats in Sweden, he did not play great. I mean, 8 goals, 10 assists, 18 points. You look at all his penalty minutes as well. Like, this guy racks up crazy penalty minutes, actually.
That's why he went to Detroit. I'm just saying. He fits in great Detroit.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Yeah, oh, my God. Asia Wilson, game winner.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really so much.
So Red Wings straight to the dumpster. We'll talk about the last one. I don't know anything about. Sabres.
Sabres. Listen, if you don't know anything about the Sabres, you just need to know these guys have been in an eternal rebuild. Like, I think it's been 14 years since they've made the playoffs.
Oh, like, poor Buffalo.
That's insane. 14 years, no playoffs is, like, unreal. That's, like, unheard
there's a decent bit
like,
of teams that make the playoffs in hockey, so it's not even like they don't have a chance.
Yeah.
I love Buffalo, too. That sucks. They deserve good teams. Yeah.
Listen, like, I want to say that their rebuild is finally looking good and got some direction, but how many times have we said that over the years just for nothing to happen? Listen, I think Tage Thompson, he's like my favorite player. He's so underrated. He's got so much aura, bro. I love that guy. Just the way Tage Thompson plays hockey is so good to watch. He's my favorite player to watch. I think you'll really be hoping Rasmus Dahlin comes through. Obviously, he's on his $11 million a year contract, which...
To say that you hope he comes through and then say that he's on $11 million is insane work. I mean... Yeah. The Sabres team...
Listen, I think he's worth it. And, like, it's not like he hasn't come through. It's just, obviously, he hasn't really performed to that $11 million level. But I think he is good enough for that. There's a lot of young guys on this team to be hopeful about, you know. Tyson Kozak might be good to see if he can do anything. He's probably, like, of all their young guys, he's probably the one I'm most excited to see do something. But yeah, again, this is like you cannot pencil these guys into the playoffs just because it's been so long that like. And while I think they are a better team this year, like I'll believe it when I say it, you know. So like these are easily in that like bottom three in this division.
Yeah, that makes they don't look too strong from the little knowledge I know. And plus, like the East isn't strong like you said, but I mean I'm looking at their past and they are just the Atlanta Hawks of hockey, just stuck in purgatory. Or probably Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls is better.
Good comparison.
All right, let's do Lightning. I know a decent bit. I know the Lightning have like a crazy good goalkeeper. And Andre?
Yeah, they got Vasilevsky. Yeah, he's great. Especially I think he was, even though he was second, like the second best goalie last year, like I'd still say he's underrated just because he's not playing behind the best defense in the league. You know, like he really carried that defense last year, in my opinion. Nikita Kucherov, easy top 5 player in the league, you know, like that's like they've got their guy, you know. He's only got 2 years left on his contract though, so like obviously Lightning fans would want to see a contract get done this off season, so like, but I mean he doesn't have anything to prove. Like I don't think there's anything that he could do this year to show us he's not worth like, you know, he'll be worth close to $20 million a year.
He had 121 points last season.
He's led the league in points back-to-back years, and over the past 5 years, he's scored the most points in the league. Like,
and he didn't play a year. In 21, he didn't play a year. That's crazy. 144 points.
He's just...
My expert analysis says he's pretty good. That's what I got for you.
He's an absolute game changer. And, like, that whole top line, Jake Gunsel, Braden Point, and Nikita Kucherov, that's, like, in terms of offensive power, that is the scariest line in the league. Like...
That's what it looks like.
I mean, you say all of them are getting paid 9 or 9.5 million a year. Like, not only are they the most expensive top line, they're unreal. But as obviously when they're spending that much money up top, you know they're
it's 61.3% of the cap.
Yeah, I think their depth last year was better than what it was this year. I like that they got Bjorkstrand from the Kraken, I think it was.
Yes.
Good, like, you got Bjorkstrand down on the third line now, which... he's definitely good. Obviously, Sorelli, Hagel, like... This top 6 is, like, terrifying in terms of scoring. And obviously, like, on defense, you know, your top... At least their top pair, Hedman and Radish, are... also just great, you know.
Radish is on a steal of a
Tampa,
contract.
I'd pencil them into the playoffs. I'd probably say 3rd for now. You know?
So you think they're gonna? So you are you're decent. You're decently high on them. I thought you would have been a little lower on them. I thought you were gonna put them like.
No, they've been one of the best teams in the league for a few years. They won the cup in 2020 and 2021. So like they've been a good team, but like. The regression is coming. They don't have a first round pick for the next 2 years, you know, like... So the regression is coming, but like...
If you're in their spot...
Now,
so, we'll move on from them. They're 3rd. Boston Bruins. What do we think?
What is the direction this team is taking? Like, where are these guys going? Because they fell off the map last year. Like this,
were they like the top team last year, and then they just like
the year before? Yeah, you could say they're the best team of the 21st century. You know, like they're just always good. And
giving the Boston fans a little excited.
Well, they've been like the best team.
They're getting a little perked up right now. Talk about the
Bro, they've
Bruins
been
like that.
perked up for like 20 years. Like, this
That's
team
just
has just
Boston,
never been
though.
bad.
That's just Boston
Yeah,
fans.
actually,
They
that's a
seem to.
good point. All Boston sports is so good. What the
There's not really a bad.
Boston
I mean,
fans have it
Red
better than
Sox.
anyone else.
Red Sox, they got it decently rough, but I mean, so oh
Yeah,
no, my 6 Super Bowls and however many Stanley Cups.
yeah, exactly. I got
Wah.
nothing to complain about.
Oh, and Chris McEvery. I don't know who you are, but he just got married, so that's got to count for something.
Good for him, I guess.
Good
Listen,
reports.
I don't think this team is going anywhere.
Oh,
I just, especially after last year, like, obviously they're in a bit of a, like, retooling phase because they don't want to go into that whole rebuilding phase because especially if you're the Bruins, like, it's just their precedent, you know, like, they can't be a rebuilding team, you know, they kind of just have to be a competing team. But I don't think they've got it. Listen, they've got 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years, which is obviously that's good for their future, but
yeah, that puts them in a decent spot. I'd say so.
yeah, there's just like they've got the guys, you know, they do seem to have a good team. You know, obviously David Pastrnak, you can argue he's a top 5 player in the league as well. He's just unreal. Because I don't know. I don't even know how they fell off last year. Like, you look at the roster, you look at the way they play. Like, they just shouldn't have fallen off the way they had. But I mean, they did, and like, especially because I thought they were like really good, and everyone knows they're still not a bad team. Like, how do they get better? How do they improve? And
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's why I'd probably put them around 6th in the division for this year.
Oh.
But I could be really wrong on that.
That is. You were like, I thought you were giving them hype. So, like, you think that them not being, they kind of having the ego to not rebuild, just kind of shoots them in the foot? They're just like, oh yeah, we're not gonna rebuild, we're not gonna do this, and then it's just gonna. I don't know how valuable rebuilding is in hockey.
Well, I mean, it depends. Listen, the Sharks and Ducks have both been like the worst teams in the league for years because they've been rebuilding. But like by like 2030, the Sharks and Ducks will be like your top 2 teams in the league. You know, so it's worth it. But like they've also got good guys. You know, they've got their franchise guy David Pastrnak, but I don't know. They were last in the division last year, so I don't see how they improved from last to a playoff spot this year. You know.
Yeah, they're just. Apparently, they suck. Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs.
Maple Leafs, Maple Leafs, Maple Leafs. The big question is, what is this team without Mitchell Marner? Like, obviously, that was the move that headlined the off-season, you know, because Mitchell Marner, like, borderline franchise guy, like, and obviously he's been a Leaf for his career, and now that he's gone, you know, the big thing we're looking for is how good can Austin Matthews be without Mitch Marner? And listen, I think he'll be fine. I genuinely think Matthews will still be an MVP candidate this year, but I just think I just look around the rest of. Yeah, Austin Matthews is unreal. You know, like, you know, I look at, you've got Austin Matthews, you've got William Nylander. That's, again, they're like a McDavid and Draisaitl duo. You know, like, just elite.
Yeah.
No matter how you put it. You got Matthew Nyes. I think Matthew Nyes will kind of like, I don't know. He's only 22 and he's being paid $7.75 million a year. Like, he's unreal, and we know that. John Tavares is getting old though. Like, I think I do believe his play might slow down a bit. Not fall off as such, but it'll definitely slow down. I just look across this roster and it's like, there's no one who really excites me on this roster. Like, I will say the goalie tandem last year of Stolarz and Wall was probably the best, like, probably the best duo in the
goalie.
league. You know, both of them were arguably like top 10 goalies. So
Do they still have those? Yeah, Stollers. I don't see the other
yeah,
guy.
Wall's injured. That's
Oh, that's why he's
um,
not unreal. So, do you think so? Like, you trust that Nyland? Obviously, you can trust the Nylander Matthews combo. Do you think is there
yeah.
really a weakness that is noticeable on this team?
There's
Something.
no specific weakness. It just kind of like last year's team, but worse. Like just by a little bit. They won the division last year, so obviously like
This team, but
I
way
probably
worse.
yeah, pretty much. But
This
that's what a
team.
lot of the teams in the Atlantic are, which is why I still think they'll finish second in the division. But like
Oh, so that's.
again, we know that
Ooh, we teasing.
for context, the Maple Leafs have been like that one team that can't win a playoff series for God knows how long. You know, they
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun.
just can
Canada made the
they
sport where we own
cannot
it, baby.
get it done.
Ah, we own hockey.
Okay. Whatever you want to believe, bro.
Hey, it's been
Yeah,
it's been so long since they won whatever it's called. So yeah, a Stanley Cup. That's
I'm
the
not
word.
even gonna get started on that conversation.
Ah.
Don't even get started on that conversation.
Oh no, your
So,
two
yeah,
teams
they're-
can't win hockey, or three teams. Canadians won in like they have 7 teams, huh? Oilers, Canadians, Senators. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Maple Leafs, Anaheim Ducks.
No, that's in fucking California,
Anaheim.
I think.
Wait, what other teams? No, hold on.
Cal
Oh, Winnipeg Jets.
you didn't
Winnipeg
figure this
Jets.
out.
I'm going through to just double check.
Yeah.
Oh, the Canucks, because they got that really good goalie. That's how I remember
Yeah.
teams is I played them in NHL 25, and then I just sting them together.
The Calgary Flames are the other
Oh.
Canadian team.
Man, they're fake.
So, yeah,
They can't win games.
Yeah, anyway, I think Toronto will still probably finish second in the division.
So then the first team you think, the Florida Peas, baby, the Panthers, Brooks Koepka's team. What is so great about this team?
It's just the depth, it's just the way everyone plays. They're just everyone on this team is good. And I was watching their game against the Blackhawks, and it's you can just trust they don't really have the elite guys, especially the thing is Matthew Tkachuk and Alexander Barkov being out is definitely an issue. Tkachuk will hopefully be back by January, maybe. He'll be back for playoffs. Barkov, I don't think he'll be back this season, but Barkov is a huge loss, but everyone on this team's good, man. There's just no other way to put it.
Yeah.
The way they play hockey, it's so fast, it's so physical, teams just cannot keep up. And I think that's just why they've got a good shot at the 3P. I'm not saying they're going to, but they have probably a better shot than what the Chiefs had going in the last season, you know?
So that's really good because the Chiefs we thought were stapled in. So is there any really because obviously Tkachuk's hurt. You said Tkachuk's hurt and there was one more. No, Barkov, not Tkachuk, sorry. Barkov's hurt. Is there any oh, are both hurt? Is there any guys that you could see taking that step up and filling that role? He doesn't know anything about the games that's going on, by the way. So we're recording this on Thursday night. He's not looking at them. Just setting that in stone now. Oh wait, they played yesterday. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I watched their game yesterday. Listen, I want Lundell to really step up as a proper top 6 guy, you know. I think he can do it, you know. He plays the type of hockey that this team likes. So while I don't think he could be a top 6 guy on another team, he can definitely be a top 6 guy on this team. And obviously once Tkachuk and Barkov are back, you know, he's back down to a third line guy. So he's just really good. I'd also like to see what Sam Moskovich can do.
Well, he played
22
pretty
years
good.
old on the last year of his rookie deal. So,
Played pretty good yesterday. Tell you what,
yeah.
those
Yeah,
Blackhawks didn't know what hit them.
That's what I mean. They can hit you from every line. Like, that's just why they're such a good, well-rounded team.
So you think they're winning the Atlantic, right?
Probably, but that's not really on merit to them. That's more so on discredit to, like, there's no true, like, cup contender in the Atlantic.
Damn. The Panthers still
Yeah.
suck. They're just the Atlantic's worse. Literally like the Titans, Texans, Jags.
Yeah, it's kind of like that division. Like,
Just
like
bad on bad
there's
on
a
bad.
lot of good teams, but no one really great. So yeah, I guess ranking the Atlantic Division top to bottom. Number 1, the Florida Panthers. Number 2, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Number 3, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Number 4, I'm going to say Montreal Canadiens. Number 5, Ottawa Senators. Number 6, Boston Bruins. Number 7, Buffalo Sabres. And number 8, Detroit Red Wings.
Oh yeah, and you did it. I'm clipping this for sure. I'm getting every Detroit fan on your cheeks, bro. My dad called Detroit broke one time, and you think that you told them that they were gonna get nuked or something. Silly. We're not broke. We can
Detroit
afford to
fans
go to
are
the Super Bowl.
passionate.
He called
They're
me.
passionate. Shout out.
Oh yeah, love him.